Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Leo, and wanted to go over probably one of the most popular flows that I see people doing out there in the Steel Mace Kingdom. Yes, there's a Steel Mace Kingdom. So the Night Shield flow, as I was taught by Isik, my camera just fell and I caught it. Look at that catch. So this flow, I didn't make it up. It was taught to me by Eric Milland, the master coach at the Onnit Academy. It's actually not spelled this way. It's backwards because I got my screen flipped. Maybe you guys have been there. Well, hey, it's an easy flow to do, but with enough information, we can make it very difficult, which is the idea, to get the most out of each movement. All right, so I've been talking for 56 seconds and I haven't picked up a mace. Let's get that going. All right, so let's hold the weighted side underhand and the opposite side overhand. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I step towards my handle. Guys, now in this particular position, we see this a lot. What you really want to focus on is getting that globe dead center between the feet, all right? So if it goes too far this way, I feel it on this knee. If it goes back too far that way, I ruined this straight line. Speaking of lines, let's look at them. My straight lines are, of course, my spine. My hips are underneath me. They are not pushed back. So this is one of the things I see most common, and hell, I do it a lot too. Hips forward. Right on. Guys, my arm's straight. My wrist isn't bent in any fashion. And I've got a nice 90-degree arm on this top hand. From here, I'm going to lift, just like I'm curling. After I lift, I'm going to pivot my hips. Now, guys, this is important. Yeah, I'm going to need to move the camera a little bit. Wait a second, I just wanted a close-up. Sorry, you need to see my feet. Not because I have awesome new shoes on, it's just important to see the feet. Okay, sorry. Still can't see the feet. You know, I need a... Hey guys, I'm hiring a assistant. The job pays absolutely nothing, but it's a fun job. Okay. My feet. All right, so underhand on the heavy side, overhand on the weightless side. I'm gonna step towards my handle. Now for me, I like my foot running north and south as opposed to my toes being out. If I do that, my toe tends to lift. So make a straight line with your bottom foot, make a straight line with your arm. Guys, don't let this mace get far away from you. Put it right across your hip. Don't let those hips sag back. Keep your hips forward. I'm gonna lift, pivot. Now guys, this knee should be right under my hip. I should have created another straight line from my heel to the palm of my foot. Now this leg's subjective. As long as your heel stays on the floor, you're good. Try not to go up to your toe. Right on? I'm gonna push my mace straight out. Now here are the rules. I don't want any wrists turned inside or outside. I want my arms completely straight. I want my globe above my head. And I want my shoulders down and back, not pushed forward. Straight lines everywhere. From there, I bring my mace back into my chest. I pivot back out. And I hit all the straight lines again. From there, I'm going to stand up to a peak, rotate my mace to my praying hand position, and slide out the other side, creating all the same structures, straight lines, hips forward, lift, pivot, push. Straight arms, straight spine, knee underneath the hips, heel above the palm, bring it back in, lay it back down. Now guys, of course this doesn't take a lot of energy, but we talked about getting the most bang for our buck as we go through these movements. I am going to try to rip my mace apart. I'm going to grip as hard as I can at the bottom, hard as I can at the top, and try to rip it apart. So I'm going to apply tension to the mace, and we can really get into why that's effective. Just try it a few times, you'll get it. With the floor, once I hit my pivot position, I'm going to push my lead foot forward and my rear foot back, like I'm trying to rip a hole in the floor. So I'm applying tension to the floor, to the mace. The great thing about these two implements is no matter how much force I put into them, they seem to not bend or fold, but you can predict that they will not move. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna try. It's like a lifelong dream to bend a mace. Here we go. Lateral lunge. Grip it, crush it. Since I'm applying all this pressure, as I start to move and groove with my mace, I'll really be able to lock down those lines, which will look beautiful. But applying that pressure into the floor and into the mace helps challenge my central nervous system. The more I can challenge that central nervous system, the more natural testosterone I can produce. Lift, pivot, push. Guys, this chin likes to go forward. I know mine does. Try and pull it back. Guys, that is the night shield flow. Let's see, that only took us 6 minutes to get through. If I had a fancy assistant, it would have took us probably 7 or 8 minutes, because if you're gonna work for free, you're probably not gonna be that good anyways. All right, the night shield flow. I hope I reached out to you guys and you guys got a clear view, a clear description of what that should look like. Thank you guys so much for spending the day with me. I hope you guys have a lot of fun with that one. Feel free to share the work. That's what it's all about, is getting the word out there. As always, Godspeed and good vibes.